Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the most rarest and forgotten kid shows. Now, today is another very special episode, something that I never even thought I would have done, and this was definitely not on my list. So come along, grab your drink, grab a sweet, grab your chocolate or anything that you would buy from the cinema, because today's show we are talking about The House of Mouse. Oh my god, do you remember sitting down on a Saturday morning watching this show and seeing all of your favourite Disney characters in one show? Oh my god, that was definitely the highlight of the Saturday morning show. I loved watching this show, absolutely one of my favourites. I loved seeing Mickey, loved seeing Minnie and Pluto and Max and Goofy. Oh my god, I have so many memories with these Disney characters. So, The House of Mouse is about the amazing Disney character Mickey, who was created by Walt Disney. God, what a legend. And he and Minnie have their own theatre show, and they invite all of the Disney characters around to come see 3 small cartoons. I loved those moments. You would actually see like a Minnie Mouse cartoon, Mickey, Pluto, Donald and Daisy. And as soon as the cartoons end, you will see all of your favourite Disney characters all clapping, all applauding and all happy smiles. How weird is that, having all of the Disney characters in one show? I also loved this character.
And now, direct from Main Street, Steamboat Willie himself, Mickey Mouse.
For some strange reason, I don't even know his name, but let's just call him the presenter. I actually forgot all about that character, but do you know what? He was definitely the star of the show. One of my favourite cartoon moments of House of Mouse has got to be the Donald Duck cartoons. Yes, Donald, you are a movie star. Well, I think you are anyway. But obviously, Donald Duck was one of my favourite characters. He was absolutely so funny. And here's a little hidden memory that I have not told you guys about. Whenever House of Mouse would be on the telly, I used to get so excited every time that I would see Donald Duck's face smiling happily, and then the title would be called A Donald Duck Cartoon, and we would know it'd be all about him. And that was always very exciting because Donald Duck always made me laugh so much. He was definitely my favourite. One episode of that cartoon that I remember so well has got to be the one where Donald is like a lifeguard for the day, and he has to look after this little turtle called Shelby, and Shelby is like a tiny little turtle, and I don't know if it's he or she, has to stay in the paddling pool by his or her overprotective mother. It is absolutely insane. And I have to admit, the mother is completely crazy. Especially when she has this really crazy meltdown just because she thinks that Shelby can't even swim.
Where's my baby Shelby? Well, make sure he stays in there because he can't swim.
Gosh, chill, woman. God, you look and sound exactly like my mom. Jeez. But eventually, Shelby learns how to swim, and the mother is so grateful that she goes completely insane again. Let's have a little look at that.
Baby Shelby, how to swim. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm going to bring my little baby Shelby to this pool every single day of the summer.
Poor Donald. This is going to be the worst summer of his life. And do you know what? I loved how he was always so grumpy all the time, and especially in that episode. Yep, he was definitely not happy. Another episode I remember from House and Mouse has got to be Daisy's road trip. This episode is about when Mickey and Minnie go on their date together, but Daisy wants to come along, obviously because she probably like feels lonely. Maybe Donald was off or something, and yeah. But then again, Daisy talks, annoying Mickey and Minnie, and towards the end of that episode, Mickey finally snaps.
That does it! Now, Daisy, we didn't invite you on this drive. In fact, we've been trying to tell you all day, we want to be alone. You know, to see the sunset. Alone, as in without you. Am I clear? We want to be alone. Give me an A. Give me an L. Give me an O. Give me an S. Give me an E. What does that spell? Reject skywriting? Get to work.
Wow, that must have felt so good. But then again, you have to watch what happens next.
Want to be alone? No problem.
This episode definitely shows you've got to be careful with ladies who are very bad-tempered and the ladies that you do not want to cross the line with or even mess with. Another one of my favourite episodes of this show has got to be the cartoon with Mickey Mouse and Minnie of the topsy-turvy town. Let's have a little look at one of the short clips that I remember so well.
Whole wreck lost and my bow is total.
Just think, Minnie, everything would be perfect if it was exactly the opposite. Strange weather.
Yes, Mickey, it is very strange weather, but come to the UK. That happens every so often. And even now that we are in July, it's still doing it. Strange weather. And just as things possibly can't get even more strange and even more opposite, just look what happens.
What do you think you're doing to my car?
Well, I was fixing it like you didn't ask me to.
That's not fixing, pal. That's breaking.
What are you, not some kind of nut? Break it is when I do like this. Fix it is when I go like this.
No. You got it all backwards.
So, breaking your car means that you'll fix it perfectly, and fixing the car means that you will break it. Well then, if that's the case, can somebody not wash this plate for me? I guess that doesn't work in here. One thing that I do remember is, do you guys remember the movie Mickey's House of Villains? And I never even watched the film when I was a child. I just remember seeing it on a VHS tape with all the Disney trailers coming out and stuff, which was always like a very exciting time. And I remember seeing the trailer, but I never got the DVD of it. I never got the VHS tape on it. And I did try watching it, but I just found it a little bit too boring, which I have to admit, it was a massive shame for me because I loved the show as a kid. So why couldn't I watch it? Why couldn't I enjoy it? I guess I'll never know. However, there was this one song that definitely was very catchy to me and I absolutely fell in love with it, was the song It's Our House Now, which means all of the very Disney villains of the entire series all come by and they take over the theatre. Let's have a little look at all the Disney villains ruining the show. that made me laugh on that was Captain Hook saying "Game over, Mickey." I didn't even expect Captain Hook or even any of the Disney characters to say the word Mickey. I mean, I've never heard of that before, so that is very unusual. But still, what a great song. Just be aware they don't come to our theatres, especially the theatre that I work at. I hope that won't ever happen. Another memory I have of this show has got to be the part whenever I would like see my favourite Disney characters, obviously sitting on a table and they're all clapping. I loved it. Every time I used to see this character, I'd see that character. For example, I'd be like, oh look, there's Belle, there is Pocahontas, there is Mulan, there is the Cheshire Cat, there is Alice, there is so many more that I can't possibly go on about for ages. So yeah, I miss those moments so much. And of course, I just remember being in my pajamas, eating my breakfast on a Saturday morning, and I would not get dressed until I was able to watch the rest of it. So, and every time that it was over, it would always be very sad for me because I thought, oh, great. And most of the time, it would even show on a Sunday. So that, again, was very exciting. And whenever that was gone, it was always like, oh, another week at boring old school. But then again, Saturday comes along and we all get to do it all over again. That was always like the very best of Saturday morning shows. And you know what? I wish to God all of like them shows that we did, they would all just come back. But say. And do you know what? I cannot believe like how far and how many episodes I've done of this show. I mean, did you guys know this was just going to be a one-time thing? I was only going to talk about this in one video, just obviously of all like my favourite TV shows I used to watch as a child, and now I'm doing my own little episodes, and now we're on episode 11. Seriously. But you know what? I will carry on doing this just until, because I've still got so much on my list and most of them still haven't been shown yet. I even said to you guys I would not do a show from America, but how could I not possibly do this one? So that is all we got time for. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this one. I hope this one brought back so many memories for all of you people out there, especially how like back in the day we was all kids, we are now adults and we are now seeing that, and oh my god, and do you know what? Don't be embarrassed, don't be ashamed, enjoy it. Laugh at Disney and still enjoy it. So I will see you guys again next time for another quick video, and hopefully it will be something not to do in America, maybe something in Australia, maybe something in England. I will need to have a look at it. But for now, take care and see you later. Bye.